Our homework question was write a program to search for an element in a list. So first we have to create a list. So I use a list which is generated at runtime, that is we input the elements in the list at runtime. While the list program is running, we input the elements in the list. So for that, first we should know the number of elements in the list. So we write n is equal to int input in bracket single quotes, enter the number of elements in the list. Now print, inside the print function we will write enter elements in the list, enter elements. So it will be just printed, no values will be returned. So inside the for loop I will write for I in range, I will write colon element e is equal to int in bracket input, so that this input function will take input as each element. So each time the input function takes the for first I equal to 0, the input function takes an input. This print enter elements will be printed only one time because it is not inside the for loop. Then after the inside the for loop, e is equal to int input. Here I didn't specify any string like this because it will input function will take the input n number of times. Then after taking the input, we also want to create a list. Create a list L, which is an empty list. L is equal to square brackets. So inside the empty list we have to append the first value of e. So we write L dot append bracket e. Now each time the for loop iterates, list L will be appended with each value of e. Now print L. So we will print the list. So let us see the output. Elements 23, 22, 34, 12, 66. So these are the elements in the list. So we have to write how to find the element. So just we have an operator called in operator which checks whether an element is present in that list. So if the element is present in the list, we have to give the index value that this element is present at position this. Or if the element is not present, we have to print element is not found. So for that we can use the if statement. If, before that we have to enter which element we have to check whether it is present in the list at which place. So let that be S. So S is equal to int input bracket in single quotes enter the element to be searched. Enter the element to be searched. Now S contains the element to be searched. Now if S in L, that is if the element in S is present in list L, then what we have to print? We have to print the index position, right? The element is present in which position? L dot index of S. Comma in single quotes index position. So here the output will be the element is present in IL dot index of S, means it will display the value, index position of the value that is in the variable S. Else print not found. So let us run this program. Enter the number of elements in the list. So I will write 5 elements. So enter the elements 23, 34, 14, 16, 89. So these are the 5 elements. Now we want to find search for an element 14. So the element is present in 2 index position, or we can write here, instead of 2 index position we can write in index position So now the list is 12, 14, 32, 34, 15. Now we want to search for the element 32. So the output is the element is present in index position 2. So in index position 0 the element is 12, and at 1 the element is 14, and at 2 the element is 32. Either if we don't want to specify the index position, instead of that, if we want to print like in position first position or second position, we can write here, instead of index we can write position 1 or position 2. No need of writing index position. So here we can change the code as L dot index of S plus 1. Then it will display the position in which it is there, not the index position, just whether it is in first position or second position or third position, just as we see. So thank you children.